Good morning, Mr. Willett. Do come in and take a seat.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Oh, so. Just the same. Only got to walk down the garden path and the angina catches me.
You've got the spray for under your tongue, haven't you?
Oh, yes. But I'm getting sick of having to spray it so much.
Well, you've had this heart trouble for quite some time.
It's what made me have to take early retirement.
Yes. No, you used to work for a government department, didn't you?
Yeah, for my sins.
General government?
I couldn't possibly say. Official secrets and all that.
Yes, of course. It's just that I thought I might have been able to ascertain how your heart problem could have come about. The stresses of the job and all that.
I understand, but unfortunately official secrets dictate.
Yes, of course. Don't you live close to Grendel Hill?
Yes, that's right. My wife Margaret and I have a cottage just outside Little Woodbury.
Ah, lovely area. It's just that I've got some friends who regularly go up there sky watching. Very much into UFOs and extraterrestrials.
Absolute nonsense.
Really?
All of it.
I'm not so sure. They claim to regularly see lots of strange lights in the sky up there.
International Space Station and shooting stars, you name it. That's all there is to it.
Ah, but then, you might well take that line, mightn't you? If you're sworn to secrecy, of course.
Look, about my heart condition. That's what I'm actually here for. Look, what's the verdict?
Well, the angiogram shows very clearly that you're going to need a multiple bypass operation.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I thought as much. No other way around it, I suppose.
Afraid not. It's either surgery or you will have to suffer the pain. Plus, your likelihood of survival is going to be in terms of months rather than years.
Hello, darling. How did you get on?
As I thought. Multiple heart bypass operation.
What you feared, isn't it? I should have come to the hospital with you for support.
No. You were busy and Roy Camelford offered to take me in and bring me home.
Is he coming in? I'll make some tea if he's joining us.
No, he's gone. But he asked me to say hello. Got an urgent appointment to go to.
Government business?
No, a lunchtime meeting at the Grendel Arms.
Oh, I see. A meeting with a pint glass, eh?
Well, what do you think?
We'll have to invite Ian Allison over sometime for a bit of a social.
Oh, that's a good idea. Have you been pruning?
I have, but now I'll stop and I'll get us that tea.
Well, leave the rest of the pruning. I'll get on with that. At least it's something I can do without having to use that awful blasted angina spray under my tongue every 2 minutes.
Incidentally, I still cannot understand where I put the spare secateurs.
They haven't fallen down in the garden shed behind everything, have they?
No, I turned everything out this morning, just after you and Roy set off for the hospital. Not a sign.
Oh, well, in that case, I cannot think where they might be. Somewhere here in the garden, I've no doubt.
Yes.
There you go, Roy. Your usual.
Mind if I pay at the end, Len?
No, I trust you.
Just a job.
You're a bit later in today, aren't you?
Oh, I'd been to the Royal Westernfield Hospital this morning.
Oh dear, everything all right?
Acted as a taxi for old Sam Willett.
I haven't seen old Sam for a while now. Is he all right?
Heart. Gotta have a triple, multiple, whatever it is, heart bypass thing.
Oh, good Lord. Poor chap. Oh, do give him my best.
Oh, I will. I expect he'd pop in himself, but he's so bad now his angina kicks up without him even hardly moving.
Oh, blimey. Here, I was going to ask you, have you heard about things going on up Grendel Hill?
Grendel Hill? What about it?
Well, Andy Perkins was in here last night for the darts match. He was telling me that there's been some unexplainable activity going on lately. Wondered if you'd heard anything.
No, not a thing. What sort of activity?
People seeing things flying around. Some claiming their minds are being taken over temporarily.
Oh, Grendel Hill's been a location for superstition and imagination for many years now. It's only because that place is one of the most ancient locations in the country, certainly in Wodefordshire.
So you don't believe any of that, then?
Little green men from Mars, flying saucers, certainly not. Oh. Just a quickie today, Lynn. Best get on. Take it out of that. Put the change in the charity box.
Oh, all right. Oh, this is a quick one for you, Roy. Can't usually get rid of you.
I'll see you tomorrow. When exactly did Andy Perkins say these things were witnessed up there on the hill?
Oh, 2 or 3 nights, apparently, over the past week.
Oh, right, well, bye.
Oh, ta-da, Roy. Now, if he doesn't believe in any of that stuff, how come he sounded curious as he left?
Mum's been filling me in. Have they given you any idea as to when the operation is going to take place, Dad?
No. If I could go private, I'd probably get it done fairly quickly.
Well, surely with the severity of it, even the NHS won't keep you waiting too long.
No idea. All Alfred the surgeon would tell me is that they'd be in touch.
I told him, Anne. They've probably got a long waiting list for heart operations. Well, I'm sure they won't keep you waiting any longer than is absolutely necessary. And that's what I've been telling him. You see, even talking about it brings on one of his angina attacks. Oh, poor old Jude, Dad.
It's all right, darling. Don't fuss me. I'll be okay. You two go off and just let me sit here for a few moments.
You must be worried sick about Dad, Mum. I keep thinking I'm going to lose him at any time. I remember just how fit he used to be. Yes, he was. Mind you, there's always been heart trouble on his side of the family. It's what took your granddad. Oh, by the way, was that your Bob on the phone to you earlier on? Some exciting news. He's managed to secure a new contract. Oh, well done him. What doing and whereabouts? Oh, building work. It's some new office development in Westernfield, not far from the university campus. Wonderful. Well, you congratulate that husband of yours from me. I hope he makes a go of it.
Oh, for pity's sake, leave me alone, you annoying little devil. Can't you let me tend to my roses? Go away! Oh! Oh, you little devil! That's bound to bring on one of my angina attacks for sure.
Sam? Sam, are you all right, darling?
No! Something's just stung me. Either a wasp, a bee, or something.
Oh, no, whereabouts?
Left arm. I heard something buzzing for a while, then I felt the pain. It must have flown off.
What's wrong? What happened? Oh, yes, there's a large red mark just above your elbow.
Oh, brilliant.
And stay with your dad a minute, will you? Something's just stung him on the left arm. I'm just going to go get some antiseptic cream. Oh, poor old Jude. You all right, Dad? Has it triggered an angina attack or anything?
Well, no. Not so far. Thank goodness.
Oh, that's good.
Anne, look, now listen to me. This new contract that Bob's got, tell him to stay well clear of it. The company developing that site in Westernfield are not to be trusted.
Dad? How did you know about that?
Well, you must have said something to me about it.
No, Bob only phoned me to let me know about half an hour ago. Mum was the first person I've told. You weren't with us.
I don't know. I must have overheard something.
You suddenly developed atomic hearing as you were here and I was down by the house telling Mum. You sure you're feeling all right, Dad?
Yes. Yes, that's just it. I'm feeling absolutely fine.